All right, hello everyone, and we have an exciting update for Legal Ninja. It is the ability to send emails automatically as part of your workflow and process. So, when you're uploading documents or doing lots of different things within Clio or your case management system, you might want to email certain things to maybe members of your team or maybe people outside, maybe clients, maybe opposing counsel, things like that. So now you can do that automatically with the email template functionality in Legal Ninja. I know a lot of you have asked for this, so we're very excited to be giving it out now. So the way it works is if you come down to email templates, you'll see this on the side here. So you'll first need to authorize your email. You can do that two ways. One is by clicking settings and come to integrations. You can click email authorization. You can authorize via Gmail, Microsoft 365, or SendGrid. You could also just do it if you come to email templates. You could click authorize email as well, and then it'll ask you to authorize an email. So you'll just click authorize Google Gmail, and it asks you to authorize your account. I've already authorized my Legal Ninja account here, my email, so it's going to allow me to send email on behalf Legal Ninja on behalf of that email. So now we are good to go. So now I'll come down to email templates, and I'm going to add an email template. So I'll add a template. I'll call this deposition notice email. Now I also want to enter a subject. So I will put, let's say, notice of deposition. The from email, I'm going to select the email that I authorized. This is the email that I'm going to send from. Now you can only send from an email that you have authorized, right? So that's the from. Then you want to put the email you're going to send to. Now you can add this as part of the template right now. So if you know exactly who you're going to send it to, like maybe it's always a certain person at your firm or a certain email, you can add that in there. You can also change this or add this later when you are actually running the automation. You can also select contacts that are within Clio already. So for example, if I type in a name, I can see the contacts that are listed within Clio. So for the purposes of this demo, I'm just going to manually type in an email. This is not within Clio, and I'm going to hit enter, and it adds the email here. So you can also add CC fields, BCC fields, and I'll just, again, for the purposes of this demo, add these in there. Okay, now you get to the body of the email. You can type in whatever you want. There's formatting that you could do here. There's bold. You can embed links, images, all that stuff. So I'll just start typing in the name, and I'm going to do something where I put something in double brackets. Now what this does is, if let's say I want to use some piece of information multiple times in the email, I could just put that information in double brackets, and then you'll see when we run the automation, you don't have to fill in that information every single time. There will be an area it's called merge fields where you could just put in the name or that information into a specific area, and then it'll automatically fill up the email template. So I'll show you what that means in a second. So for example, hi client name, I'm just going to draft up an email we might send to a client if there's a deposition notice, for example. So you can see I've typed up this email here that we might send to the client. Now I can also add an attachment. So let's say there's always, let's say a flyer or some sort of, what to do at a deposition or whatever, something that I have internally in my firm that I want to send to this client. And I always want to send that out. I can choose to add that here as well. So I will just click choose files. I'll click, let's say, this document, and I'll click create. So this now creates the email template. So what we need to do though is add this email template to an actual automation template that we have. So I'll come down to manage templates, and let's say I'm going to use this template and I want to add it to that workflow. I'll click edit. And I'm already doing certain information here, generating certain documents, adding notes, et cetera, et cetera. You'll see at the bottom though, do I want to notify users via email? I'm going to click yes, and I'm going to select this email that I just created, deposition notice email. I'll click update, and now I'm ready to run the automation. So I'll come and run the automation here. I'll upload, let's say, one of the documents, start upload, and then proceed. And it's now preparing the document to run the automation. So I'm going to choose the option, which is the template that we have here. I'm going to select the matter. Let's say I want to select this case. Okay, I'll select the document. There it is. And I already have all these preset automations, which we talked about in the other videos, the things that you can do. And now here's the email one. So it's got the email that we want to send from, who we're going to send it to in the two fields, CC, BCC field. I can, of course, come and add more emails here if I want to, just so you can see that there. And then here's the subject. And then now you're going to see the merge fields that I was talking about. So they have the client name, the date, the time, location. As I enter the information here, it's going to automatically preload it into the email. So let's say Dustin and the date is 01/05/2025. The time is 9 o'clock a.m. and the location is 1234 Los Angeles Street, right? Now, it looks a little funky in the email, but this is just filling in the information. It'll look fine when you actually send the email. So I can also see I have the attachment. This is the one that I created as part of the template that's available here that I can add. I can add any other attachments if I really want to. And it's going to now do all this stuff all in one shot. So I will come down here and click run. It shows that it did everything successfully. Now, if I come to my email, I can look at the email and I can see that this was sent to the two fields, CC, BCC. It has the information that I added, and it also has the PDF that I added. And this will happen all automatically as part of the automation. So in addition to doing all the other things, such as uploading files, adding calendar entries, editing custom fields, generating documents, adding notes, activating task lists, you're now also able to send emails with the original attachments. Okay, so I hope you like it. We're very excited for it, and let us know what you think in the comments below, or feel free to send us an email. Thank you. Take care. Talk to you soon.